filleted and then poached. Not a lot you can say to that, is there?
Posh and peasant, posh and baked.
I mean, this isn't a lamb marrow bone, is it?
No, it's beef.
No, it is a beef. Oh, great, and a liver. Where does the liver come from?
Out of the lamb.
It says, oh, it might come out of the beef.
No, it's lamb's liver. Shall we go and eat it then?
Yeah.
Good.
Time for plating up then, and the rack of lamb is cut into 3, and all the remaining elements simply go onto a big white plate. That's the liver dumplings, those gorgeous baby vegetables, and it's all topped off with that marrowbone and rosemary jus. Well, I think the food is about to come. And this is Gavin who's cooked this wonderful meal.
There we go.
Just here.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Enjoy.
Yeah,
Thank
we
you.
certainly will. Yeah, and we'll call you back, Gavin, when we've sort of finished.
Yeah, no
which
problem,
won't be
thanks.
too long, I don't suppose. We'll sample that. Doesn't it smell
Like
nice?
the chicory thingy.
I love these baby
Yes.
veg. I think they're
Come
cute.
up and look. I'm just looking for my marrow.
It's marrowbone and rosemary jus.
Oh, the marrow's in the jus.
Well, I don't know whether this is the ultimate insult or whether this is the ultimate accolade for the chef, but if I was going to cook this dish, it would end up looking like this. Because I love these big plates, which I think show off the food to fantastic effect. And he's just done it really, really simply. And there's lovely colours. He hasn't fiddled around with the vegetables. You know what they are. Everything is sort of like signposted, and yet it all comes together. It's beautifully balanced.
I love the fact that everything looks quite glossy and fresh. The vegetables look like they've literally just been plucked from the ground. They look fantastic. And these dumplings look very interesting. And it just smells gorgeous, doesn't it?
Sort of like a mixed grill of a different kind, isn't it? But it's not grill,
It
is
smells
it?
lamb.
Delicious lamb.
Nice lamb.
Very good lamb.
Lamb fat's
So
really
these
tasty.
mushrooms, I don't know what kind they are. They're very strong.
Are they locally harvested mushrooms? See?
Well, you've caught me out there. I think we should ask him that, actually. Here we are, first pub, first meal, first impressions.
I think this is a wow of a dish. I mean, every single item that I've eaten of this sort of mix has got a trigger punch to it. I mean, you take this little turnip and it's really got a terrific amount of flavour. Then the liver, this has got a tremendous flavour of its own. And altogether, actually, it adds up into a marvellous dish.
Just one minor point is you'd mentioned that was it the marrowbone and rosemary? I've never had marrowbone and rosemary jus, but it tastes like any old jus to me. So I don't get the marrow boniness coming out. But otherwise, I think in particular, I love the way he's cooked the vegetables. He's just measured it right.
The lamb is divine.
Quite delicious. And it's now time to give a little bit of a marking. So there we go. One for you, one for you. Pen at the ready, £9.95.
Wow, that
I
is
don't know what you
good.
make of that, but that's very good.
That's a very
I've got my new pink calculator, so I am ready and waiting.
Goes with your cardi.
Thank you.
There's a lot of use of local produce this year. 25%.
Yes, it is. It's quite strict because obviously, Taste of the West, we want to really get the flavours of the West Country. Well, this will be interesting to see how they do marking under the harder system. Taste, for instance, is out of 50. Use of local produce is 25. Value for money is out of 15. And last up, presentation gives you a possible 10. So let's see how Gavin's done then. Oh, I'm quite excited. Right, well, let's see what this is going to look like. You two have given the same mark. Did you copy? Did you look?
No!
I didn't actually.
The worst.
Right, Gavin, are you there? Oh, a long, hard time in the kitchen has paid
Well
off beautifully.
done.
This is
Well done.
our judges, of course.
Well
You've met
done,
the judges,
Gavin.
yeah?
Thank you. It's delicious.
It's lovely.
you very
Thank you
much.
very much.
Shall I tell
you
you
very
what you've got? Take a seat. You've got 81.33, so you really have set the pace for the rest of the series because I think we sort of explained when we've been outside, you know, that we're marking slightly harder this year. We're looking at different criteria of the judging, and 81.33 is actually very, very good, I would have said, even though you are the first. Judges, do you agree?
Very. What sort of mushrooms did you use?
To be honest, I honestly couldn't tell you. I'm so nervous.
Sue was saying earlier that the idea of doing the liver dumplings was your grandmother's recipe.
Yeah, it was an old farmhouse cookbook. It just like being passed down from my mum's side of the family.
Yeah.
And I put them in as more as a palate cleanser because the greasiness of the mushrooms, and I just wanted to compensate for that and try and like take that out of your mouth.
Have you used a number of her recipes? in other dishes that you do here.
It's all sort of mixed together, mix and match, you know.
No, it was wonderful. It was a delight to eat something that is really good pub food, especially for us beginning our survey of the West Country. And this was just
Really pub.
really rooted in good pub food, and I think we all enjoyed it enormously. Yeah.
Well, I think that's
Thank you
enough
very
said.
much.
Gavin, great stuff. You've set the pace for the series. Great stuff. Thank you
good.
very much indeed. Well, we'll have to see if everybody else matches up to Gavin's standard. That's it from the Roseland Inn at Philleigh. After the break, we're going to be meeting up with an old friend who's at the Golden Lion at Tipton St John. So do join us after the break. See you.
Take a taste of the West. Come on down. Take a taste of the West.
Hello, welcome back to Taste of the West and to our second pub in this new series. Now, before the break, we were down at Philleigh at the Roseland Inn, that was in Cornwall. We've come up country to a place near Ottery St Mary, to Tipton St John, to the Golden Lion. Now, it belongs to an old friend of ours. We visited him in the last series. His name is Frankie Tissier. Not only does he own it, he's also the chef. Before we talk to him, we're going to talk to his wife, Michelle.
Yeah, we've now set up our own pub together. About a year ago we moved in, just before Easter last year, and things haven't stopped since, really. We've come in and we've been very successful.
So is he still as mad as ever? I mean, now he's not just the chef, he's also the landlord.
He likes it now because he does everything. He comes out the front and deals with the customers, which he really loves, and of course he's still cooking in the kitchen, which is always his passion. So yeah.
And what about the pub itself? Because it's a lovely pub.
Yeah. Traditionally, there was a railway line just running through the garden, and it was a railway inn. In the past, I suppose 6 years, there's been lots of different managers in, so it's been going downhill a bit. And then when we took over, we were very lucky, and we've built up the seafood trade right again. Where we can, we always tend to use a local supplier because we just really think it benefits the community. My brother-in-law's a farmer, and so obviously we know that we need to use sort of local trade wherever we can.
So, Frankie, what are you cooking today?
Kidney Dijonnaise.
In English, that's kidney Dijonnaise. Frankie, it is so good to see you again.
Bonjour encore.
Oh, oui, encore. Now listen, what are we cooking today? Because it was fish cake or crab cakes the last time,
That's
wasn't
correct,
it?
yeah.
Something
in Branscombe,
meaty.
yeah. Today we got in Hoffles.
Hoffles?
Rognon in French.
They're kidneys, aren't
Kidneys, that's correct, yeah.
They're lamb's kidneys, aren't they?
Yeah, and I'm doing a dish who come from Burgundy called kidney Dijonnaise today.
And does that mean it's something... What's that mean? What's the Dijonnaise?
Dijonnaise is because the main ingredient, not the main ingredient is the kidney, but the sauce would be a Dijon mustard sauce to go
lovely.
with that. So it's got a little bit of kick to it when you eat it.
Well, I'm going to let you chop while you talk, because you're good at that, aren't you?
Yeah, well, try, yeah. There we go. We got like, this is a whole kidney. Your butcher normally probably would give them to you like that most of the time. But if he give them to you like this, it's very, very easy. Just cut them in half. And in the middle, you got like a type of hard sinews. You just get rid of that.
Can't eat that? Is that poisonous?
No, it's not poisonous. It's just hard and tough. There we go. And just generally just slice them up, just like that. And just chuck them in here. Just give them a nice colour. I think kidneys is the same than squid. You got to cook it very quickly, briefly, so you get the best texture and the best flavour from it.
All right. Well, look.
Or you stew it for 2 or 3 hours.
Okay. Frankie, it's a job to stop you talking, actually.
It is, isn't it?
I tell you what, you never fail to entertain. I'm going to wish you luck. We're looking forward to it, and I'll see you out in your restaurant.
Thank you.
Now, the lamb's kidneys have come from Rob Norman in Bridport and were prepared and supplied by his local butchers in Ottery St Mary. They've been supplying the people there for 20-odd years, and they are Kevin and Mary Tratt. Now, back in the kitchen then, we've got the chopped root vegetables with shallots, and that all goes into a pan with butter, sugar and plenty of seasoning. Next, the rice. Soften some chopped onions in a pan with some butter. Then in goes the basmati rice, and give it all a stir until it's coated. In fact, Frankie could get marked down for the rice. It's not exactly a West Country ingredient, is it? Anyway, we'll find out. Add some seasoning, some water, and some sprigs of thyme, and top up with more water. All you do then is put the lid on, and that's basically it. Now for the kidneys, and deglaze the pan, which is very hot, with some brandy. Add some chopped shallots, a little reduced stock, And then that all-important Devon cream. Give it all a good shake and add some Dijon mustard to make that unctuous sauce. Finally, you just pop in the kidneys to warm them through, et voilà, kidney Dijonnaise. OK, well, let me tell you what we've got at the Golden Lion today. We're going to be eating sautéed kidneys Dijonnaise with basmati rice, lettuce salad.
I love kidneys, and you never get them, and it's one of those dodgy things. Some people like them, some people don't. I do.
Good, OK. Portia?
I'm going to be brutally honest, they're not my favourite thing, but...
No,
But, having said that, I've got a very open mind, so I shall certainly give them a fair crack at the whip, but I'm not going to mark them down because they're not necessarily my favourite thing.
OK, and Sonia?
They're quite difficult to cook, especially in a restaurant, because, I mean, cook them a bit too much and you get bullets. You could knock somebody out with a, you know, with a gun, and children with a sling, you know, catapult. Knock somebody out with them if they get too hard. So, lovely, marvellous challenge for him.
A challenge indeed. Well, Frankie's plating is simplicity itself. The rice, the kidneys and the vegetables all go onto a dish. He simply adds a sprig of rosemary and lamb's lettuce to finish it off. And as Frankie would say...
Parfait.
Here he comes, the gentleman himself.
Hello. Nice to see you again.
And you too.
On a kidney Dijonnaise.
Thank you. Oh. Now, Frankie, same as before, you know the
Bon
routine.
appétit.
We send you back to the kitchen to look after all your other customers,
course.
and we'll chat to you in a bit.
OK, enjoy
Thank you
your
very
meal.
much.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
It smells gorgeous, doesn't it?
Lots of sauce.
It just looks lovely. It's fresh and it's glistening, isn't it? It just...
All sorts of bits. Surprises underneath.
That rice looks gorgeous too, doesn't it?
Paddy fields of England.
Of heavenly. He's avoided your bullet-like kidneys.
They're tender as tender.
Tender as anything.
The sauce around these kidneys is a creamy one, it's sort of old-fashioned, but actually it's much lighter than usual. It's just using the cream to soften the stronger kidney flavour that we get through, I think.
I feel very biased in favour of this dish because I love kidneys. But what do you what do you think? Because you had reservations earlier, didn't you?
I have to say, he could almost turn me. He could.
Really?
They're very, very pleasant. They're the nicest kidneys I think I've ever eaten.
Well, that's a mark of a good chef.
Absolutely, and the sauce is just delicious. But like you say, I can still taste kidney.
And what goes really well with this dish is the vegetables. Lovely flavour. I don't know what he's cooked the carrots in or the whole thing in. There's parsnip and there's lovely little bits of onion and there's some herb chopped up in it as well. I mean, it just shows what you can do with the good old winter veg.
It's deliciously sweet, isn't it? And the other thing that we haven't talked about is this rice is actually very tasty. And it's really nice for mopping up all this mustard sauce.
I can't really fault this. I think it's absolutely wonderful.
Would you like to pass me my little bits of marking there? And I'll take the pink calculator. And, well, Simon, you can do the honours. You can pass around the bits of paper.
Thank you very much.
But just to remind you, £9. OK? £9. Off you go, then. I can just put you in the picture also where everything comes from. You've got your meats, your kidneys from Ottery St Mary, a butcher, and your vegetables, particularly, you know, your carrots and your parsnips. I know that Frankie goes to a local supplier in Axminster, and they are bought from local growers and producers. So, you know, we're talking local. Well, one thing that wasn't local, of course, was the rice, but it was beautifully cooked. In fact, given that the judges are supposed to be marking harder, they do seem very impressed, and I have to say, it does all taste very good indeed. Right, it looks as though we've all made our minds up, have we not? Let's have the papers. Thank you very much, indeedy. Right. Goodness, this looks quite a high score. Well, it's an amazing score, considering you are all marking slightly more critically and harder. He's got a good score, so I think we should call him in. Is he there? He's peeking through the window. Come on in. Frankie, come and join us. Well, a round of applause, guys.
Thank you.
Very much.
Take a seat. A very good score. Simon said just a few minutes ago at the introduction we were marking harder and more critically this time around. You have got a very good score, Frankie. You know, we've had two good scores this programme, 86.3333. So we are well chuffed with that.
Very happy with
absolutely. Lots of adjectives all around, I think, for this. Absolutely fantastic score. Judges, I don't know what comments you have to make. Maybe we'll start with Sonia.
Beautiful cooking of the kidneys. They were so succulent and soft. And a cream sauce which isn't actually very in been favourite at the minute. Cream sauces are supposed to be unhealthy, but that certainly wasn't unhealthy. That was gorgeous, deliciously flavoured, absolutely lovely.
Smashing.
And Simon, what about you?
Where'd you get those kidneys from? They were gorgeous.
Oh, Kevin, my butcher, Tree St Mary, absolutely brilliant. He's got his sauce. It's all locals around this area. He buy from farmers around this area, and they came in fresh as you could see.
Do you still get them with the fat on?
Oh, I did. I've removed the fat out of it before I actually
That's a
did that
rarity,
today.
isn't it?
Yeah, and they actually, that's how I want them down.
Portia, comments?
Well, what I really liked was that the sauce, even though it was a creamy sauce, wasn't kind of cloying and creamy and sickly. It was actually had quite a strong flavour of mustard, but it didn't detract from the kidneys. And I'm very impressed, because I'm not a great kidney lover. But I'm almost converted, I think. I'm on the turn. I've got Frankie to thank for introducing me to kidneys in a good way.
Great stuff. Well, there we are. What a great score. Frankie, thank you very much. You and Michelle, good luck in the pub and your family. A great future. We hope you do well.
Well, thank you very much. It was very nice to see you again.
And
I
you
hope to see you
too.
sometime.
You
Bye-bye.
too. Thank you very much indeed. And my thanks to Gavin earlier on at the Roseland Inn in Philly. A cracking start to the series. I think all the other pubs will have to go some to catch up. We'll see you again next week, I hope. And we must buy you a drink.
South to west, north to east.
Next time, the Tower Inn at Slapton will be cooking braised saddle of rabbit, and the Royal Oak at Withypool will be cooking pigeon breasts in their bid to win Taste of the West. If you'd like a free copy of the fact sheet that goes with the programme, write to Taste of the West, P.O. Box 4000, Plymouth, PL7 5YU.
Take a taste of the West.